That is correct. We are putting paintable rocker guard, gravel guard, whatever, on the bottom lips of Danny's truck. So I have masked it, going down the back side of the cab a little bit. I've masked off the area, and I'm going to, well, I taped off the area, and I'm going to mask from here up so I don't get any spray back on it. We're not worried about the middle area here, just the bottom of the body. And that is because Danny will be using this truck as a daily driver. He'll be going up and down dirt roads and wherever this truck takes him. So we want a little bit of extra protection. And having said that, it's a good idea. So we're going to gravel guard, and then we're going to go over the truck again and mask off the cab, inside the door areas, all the places that still need to be masked off that we don't want paint and primer overspray. Then we'll give it a final cleaning. Then we prime, and if the primer goes good, which I have a good feeling, then we're going straight to paint, and it will be painted this weekend. There, I said it. Ooh, I'm gonna regret that. But I'm going to mask this up and get ready to spray the gravel guard, so here goes. Alright, you guys get the idea. I'm not going to subject you to the rest of this masking off. I think that's enough for everybody. Bring you back when it is time to spray. Alright, we are masked off. It's a heck of a lot better than trying to use a piece of cardboard and spray it as you move and go. Now I can concentrate on getting it where I want it to be and not overspraying anything. This is exactly what we need. Nat has been nice enough to come out here and shake her cans for me. And we are getting ready to spray. One can down. When you spray this, always spray at something else first, like the ground or whatever, because the first little bit spits out pretty hard. Like, what was that snot? Wow. Three and 3/4 of a can to cover the whole bottom of the truck. I'm gonna let this air for like dry for like an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm gonna come back, mask everything off after taking a second look. If I take a second look and there's a couple bare spots that have come through, well, then we will respray. But up till then, we'll mask off, let it dry for another couple of hours. The can says allowed to dry for 1 hour before painting at 24 degrees Celsius, which it is 72 degrees Fahrenheit in my garage. And I want to say that's around 24 degrees Celsius or more. So we should have no problems with this flashing up and possibly laying primer tonight. But we're going to let it set, check it, unmask it, check it again, then decide. That turned out really well. It just worked. It's been 3 hours later. 3 hours later, and it's all dry to the touch, 100%. It said after an hour I could go straight to paint, so 3 hours later we have no worries. And it's going to be a couple hours yet, because now we have to finish cleaning the roof and the truck hood to get the last bit of sanding dust off of them, mask off the engine bay and up through into the cab, back window, door areas, and the tailgate. So once we get all the masking done, then we're going to look at what we're spraying this thing with primer, and possibly late tonight we could spray this with primer. Here goes. All right, And here we go. Nat is putting the final touches on the tailgate for the final wipe down. The truck is masked off completely. Masked off, been wiped down, ready to go. That was, I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? It is, oh, it's 11:30 at night. So we've been masking and everything for about 3 hours. And it's funny, it doesn't seem like it's been that long. I think because it's just kind of peaceful work. You just go ahead and do it and bump along and get it done. But anybody that thinks it's quick to mask off, I mean, there's certain things you can mask off really quickly, you betcha. But another thing some of you might or might not believe is I have grounded the wiper cowl. I have grounded the truck box and the truck's frame and the tailgate, as well as the truck cab and all things attached to it. The reason why I did that is we are putting on a paint with a high metallic and pearlescent content. Alberta, things are pretty dry. We got dry, staticky weather. I had to reshoot my Dodge Dart once. Sprayed it, and all the metallics were just, they didn't lay down properly. They were statically charged essentially. So aside from this, we are also going to wet down the floor, and that will take care of any other static charge that we have going on with the dirt and gravel. Boy, we're close to laying primer. Do we want to do it tonight? It's 11:30. We haven't eaten supper yet. Maybe we should eat something and think about it.
I need muscle.
You need muscle? Yeah. There. Muscle. Alright guys, we're going to get the final touches done. Get the area cleaned up to mix and spray primer and decide if we're going to mix and spray primer tonight. You'll see soon. Alright guys, it is the next morning. We're still not in primer. I decided to get a good night's sleep since it was already 12:30 at night, and get cleaned up so my mask seals nicely. And well, it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Had my coffee, had a shower. I'm ready to rock and roll. Time to prime. Here we have one ultraviolet purple Dodge. She got some shine. turned out pretty dang good. That is just looking good. Shiny! And there we have it. Now that's about all you're gonna get to see. It's still a little fumey in here. And I got a paint gun to clean. So I'm gonna mask up, clean the paint gun, put everything away. This Dodge is painted. Now I know it's not all assembled yet. You'll have to wait and see the final reveal video, as it were. But we are like a million steps ahead. So loving life. The paint job turned out great. The truck looks great. Future video, reassembly, and swapping a bunch of stuff, and get it outside in the beautiful sunshine for all of us to see. Stay tuned for that one. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Dave from Dave's Glory Shopworks, and I hope to see you on the next one.